everyone, this is Terri Lee Fatouros, music journalist, and today we're speaking to the awesome Noel Sadler, filmmaker of Skip Film Productions, who lives in New South Wales. Hi gorgeous, how are you?
Hi, Terri Lee. How you going?
Very well, thank you. So I've been watching your career for quite some time now, and it's just going really great guns. I see you actually were filming on some cruise ships.
Yeah, so I do a fair bit of film work for cruise ships, like or news stories about cruise ships. I don't do their promotional work or anything like that. I'd like to do their TV commercials if you hear me, but no, we just do most of the news stories and stuff like that. Because I also have a magazine which is called My Cruise Magazine as well.
My
So
Careers?
stories.
What is it? My Careers magazine?
No, My Cruise. Like in
Cruise.
yeah.
And how do people access that, Noel?
It's online. It's a free online magazine. And we just released yesterday issue number 2.
Fabulous. So I know that you're making quite good headway within the film industry doing what you do. Let's share some of the really awesome things that you'd like people to know about, some of the more exciting events that you've filmed.
Well, I guess look, I'm lucky enough in film to work in a few different areas. One area I work in is making documentaries, and living here on the Central Coast, I've been able to make a couple of the history documentary. We did one last year, which was called The First 50 Years of Your Miner. We're making another one at the moment, which I can't give you the name about yet because it's still under wraps, but it's another history program about the Central Coast. But I also did a documentary on the 2003 bushfires in ACT, which I produced 10 years afterwards, and that went onto Fox and was very popular, and it was very well received as well. But my passion is music.
Oh, fabulous. Well, to all the musicians listening to this, tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, I've been lucky enough also to produce a lot of good videos, and in fact, I won a few national, international awards for video production with the music video clips that I've made over the years.
Congrats.
Mostly in country music, because I was brought up on country music, so I kind of got that flavour into my soul. But certainly, really, I've done some other music genes as well, and rock and roll and so on. I've just done a few just recently where I did 4 clips for a band. And
who was the band?
Sorry?
What was the band?
The band is called Mia. I guess how it's pronounced. It's
nice.
Well, I send you the links. All the links are on my Facebook pages and stuff like that, so you've got to see them there. And they're kind of they kind of take off a few different other artists. So they're a bit like cover magazines that they cover songs. I should say they do.
Great. Now, speaking of links, for anybody wanting to check out your site, particularly Skip Film Production, speaking rather slowly, how do they get there?
Okay, look, it's the easiest way. If you just Google the word Skip Film Productions, and it's going to be Skip Film Productions, not Skip Films, you'll see lots of links come up. That'll be to my YouTube pages, to my Facebook pages, to lots of different areas where you can access a lot of the films that you'll see as well. I have a YouTube channel, and it's called Skip Film Productions. So if you Google those words, they will come up. The email address, also the URL addresses for those are a bit difficult to say. Skip Film Productions, you can find at skipfilms.com.au. That will go to the website.
Great.
And for me, there's also links as well.
I'll actually have the links up for anybody wanting to contact you. But I guess most importantly, within what we were speaking about before, within the music business and doing video clips, it's a lot more economical for people now to be able to get really good, decent music video clips of their band done by professionals such as yourself, due to a lot of the I guess easy equipment to use. Is that right? Have I said it right?
That's absolutely right. It's the technology that's changed that's made it so much more economical. And when I first started working in films, I was working in news for a regional TV station. We were working in 16mm film to do news, and that was extremely expensive. And even when video came in on television in the kind of the 80s, the late part of the 80s, it was still quite expensive to buy the equipment. And in fact, editing or post-production was very, very expensive. The total flip around now is that you can buy off-the-shelf editing programs, which might only cost a few $100s, or ours do cost a lot more than that. But off the shelf, post-production editing program, and you can edit some really, really good material. Of course, you've got to have the vision, what we call the vision, and the audio to start with. So getting a nice, good HD camera with 1080 or better. I mean, some of the cameras now can shoot in 4K, which is huge. And then you can edit on your computer and produce something really good. For us, it allows us to be able to produce much higher quality video clips for our clients at a much lower rate than they we'd normally charge, 15 or 10 years ago even.
But hang on, there's one thing, Noel. They need people like you, the expert. That always makes a big difference.
Well, yeah. So, well, you should only always use professionals to make your video clips.
Exactly.
Because it's well worth the investment, whether it was myself or anybody else who's experienced in making, particularly music video clips, because it's a specialised area as well. You need to know, obviously, how to shoot, how to frame, and all that sort of stuff. You need to know, what kind of storyline you're looking for in any thing that you film. 3 things you've got to remember: there's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That's
you
true.
Must have that in your story. It doesn't matter what you're filming, whether it's a news story, or a news piece, or if it's a music video clip. It's still got to have that in there. And there's so much other technical stuff that you've got to take into consideration as well.
Listen, my friends, speaking of endings, I think it's our time now. So what we'll do is I'll have a little bit of information for people that can read about what you're doing. But look, thank you very, very much. So to anybody listening to this video now, if you'd like to get in touch with Noel Sadler, please look to the other side of this page and you'll see Noel's details written up there. So thank you, Noel, for your time and have an awesome day.
You're welcome.
Bye, darling.
Bye now.